at the time when I was going through them phases, trying to find anything that seemed real and girl. Now you know her as Erica on and on by.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you put me out just to flash that smile and last so years. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with. And for the Pelicans, running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Murphy in at the four-man position. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Butler against Ingram. He dishes it to McCollum. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. McCollum's got the first points of the night for New Orleans. Now Butler. Martin with a screen on Ingram. Outside Martin. A pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. And shot off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
A game they definitely felt they could win. And with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
Now here's McCollum. After Tyler Hero's miss. Basket counts. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here is Martin. Pass to Butler. Martin with the screen for Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Martin missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to McCollum. There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Now, C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
Ryan is checked in for Miami. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Russell from long range. And again, it's the Heat missing. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
At the line for New Orleans, Jonas.
What's up?
One shot.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years. None of them, so he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game. I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Russell against McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him. The Heat trail by 10. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Russell dishes to Butler to stop the drought. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum outside. The pass to Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Adebayo down low. Murphy on him. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Russell with the 3.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Jones, the pass to McCollum. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here's Butler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here's McCollum. He's got 7. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point foul. McCollum's got 10.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Here is Russell. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Hero from long range. Buries it from three-point range.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
McCollum with the ball. 10 points for him. Outside, Jones. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Beyond the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Butler against Jones. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Hero on the wing, defended by Jones. Hero, no good. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jones finds Valanciunas. McCollum with the ball. Valanciunas with a screen on Russell. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by McCollum. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Butler kicks to Bryant. Passes to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Hero connects from three-point range.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
McCollum passes to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Butler deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Hero. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now McCollum, he's got 13. Outside, Jones. McCollum finds Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Russell. McCollum, no good. The Heat trail by 12. Now, here's Adebayo. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. And the 3 ball is good.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Kevin Love comes in for Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Richardson in for Russell. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. McCollum against Hero. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Hero passes to Fernando. Can't hit from in close.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Heat trail by 11. And here is Hero. Talking about that win against the Bulls, he was definitely a major factor as well. Robinson, that's good.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
New Orleans gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Marshall. Drummond sets the screen for Marshall. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 23 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up. He's really delivered.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And Hero drops them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Miller outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That free throw good from Miller. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Hero kicks to Richardson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they put up this month. The Heat in second.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Love dishes to Richardson. Love with the screen for Richardson. 5 on the clock. Miami no good on that time either. New Orleans leading by 7. Miller up on top, guarded by Robinson. Miller kicks to Marshall. All alone. Poke loose.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Hero passes to Robinson. Here's Richardson. Tries again. Pelicans pull it in. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Hero. Alvarado passes to Marshall. Love grabs the board. And it's Love with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7. Outside, Hero. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Love.
Smartly played there from Love. He knows exactly where to cut after he sets that.
Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Richardson outside. There's Hero with the 3, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the court for Miami here in the second. Seth Curry is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then it's Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Now here's Ingram. 17 points in his last outing. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Miami called for the foul.
Well, Drummond uses his body, goes right into the defender to get that shot off. You're going to have to foul him on that.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And so here is New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Here's Ingram. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And that one's good. Drummond.
He has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll. And that's a nice read.
Curry passes to Russell. Butler against Ingram. Now here's Butler, guarded closer. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just his first attempt, and the jumper falls for him. And now a 9-point New Orleans lead.
Just a natural scorer, Brandon Ingram out there finding ways to get it done.
Here's Russell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Ingram with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Butler with the steal. Outside, Martin. And again, it's the Heat missing. Pelicans leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Valanciunas with a screen on Butler. Takes a step back from about 19 feet. And that one's good. Ingram.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Now here's Butler. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And how about a look at Jimmy Butler? His last 10 games have been exceptional. 7th in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And it's a strong accomplishment. 3rd best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. Then on Friday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards.
And for that game against the Hawks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
The throw good, McCollum.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
That one misses. The Heat trail by 11. Russell looking it over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Well, Russell, throughout the course of the game, wants to constantly put pressure on the defense. He did so there.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Valanciunas. 11 points last game. It's stolen by Bryant. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Now the pass to Adebayo. Back to Curry. A three. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now McCollum, 16 points for him. For the three. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. McCollum against Russell. 6 feet out. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he's big enough, and I think he's strong enough to take that kind of contact and make it an and-one. Russell with a nice play.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Jones checked in for New Orleans. And that one misses. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. McCollum, no good. The Heat trail by 4. Double team on Adebayo. There's Russell with the rebound. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often we hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
And here are the Heat now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Curry on the wing. Defended by Jones. 3 on the clock. Bryant gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks to Bryant. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. Number 1, Jimmy Butler. Brandon Ingram, 4th.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
We've seen a lot of 3 men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers. Almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
Here's Adebayo. Russell kicks to Curry. Miami no good on that time either.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooters.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Here's Adebayo. The Pelicans make their last shot, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Duncan Robinson, he's jacked in for the Heat. Now a timeout called by Miami. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at New Orleans, 3rd best record here in the early going.
And I think for New Orleans, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite. And they want to do it on a nightly basis. I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
McCollum against Russell. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Bryant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Russell finds Robinson. Jacks up a 3. No good there. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Pass to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Robinson. Here's Ingram. True on the 14-footer. Ingram's got 6.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Now, here is Russell. Last time, 14 points for him. Martin's in the post. He's guarded by McCollum. And it's Martin missing. Pelicans leading by 11. McCollum with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Back to McCollum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Miami, Love's checked in for Martin. Josh Richardson comes in for Curry. And Hero subbed in for Russell. Now, Hero, 11 points in the game. There's the dish to Bryant. Jones against Richardson. Shot to stop the run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Taking a look at some stats for Brandon Ingram. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Drummond's checked in for New Orleans. Miller comes in for McCollum. Heat also with the sub. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Bryant. Shots good by Miller.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, Hero. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive, drawing the defense's attention.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's good from Hero. And Hero drops them both.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Now here's Ingram. 6 points for him. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He's got such good hands and good timing on that jump. Beautiful timing for the Drummond alley-oop.
Richardson with the screen on Ingram. Hero kicks to Richardson. And he converts the layup.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
Pelicans leading by 14. Ingram outside. Drummond sets the screen for Ingram. Can't hit that one. And the Heat going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And here is Marshall. following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Count that one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And here is Hero. He's got 13. And again, Miami with the triple.
You feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
Ingram passes to Miller. Here's Marshall. No points in the game yet for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Hero against Ingram. Outside for Robinson. Love the pass to Robinson. Richardson for three. And Jones pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Ingram. And it's Miami with the rebound. Richardson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside, Hero. Love with the screen on Jones. Hero from long range. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Takes it off the glass. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Robinson misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good on the shot.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Hero with it. 16 points for him. Clock at 6. Passes it to Fernando. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Substitution in the quarter. And so it's New Orleans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Jonas, good first half for you getting the ball inside, and you look really aggressive out there.
I'm just doing my job, what I need to do, be active in the paint, rebound, get some touches, go for work.
Always good to see a big man who plays big. Thanks, Jonas. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me. It wasn't. Piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer, or both at the same time. I'm hungry.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Pelicans.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great game plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach to sit back and watch what you drew up work to perfection.
It's not about the money. It's about the shmoney.
You know what rhymes with shmoney or money? Dummy.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the The second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
McCollum and Jones are their guards. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Pelicans leading by 12. Now McCollum to the inside. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Adebayo. Now Hero over Jones. The offensive rebound. Adebayo got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pelicans shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Ingram. Valanciunas has got 12 points in the game. The Heat trail by 15. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas, and it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. 90 seconds now into the second half. McCollum outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Russell. McCollum kicks to Ingram. On the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 13.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Now Jones after Jimmy Butler. Miss from long range. Butler against McCollum. Back to Valanciunas. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Shot's good by Hero. He's got 18.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now, Hero. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jones against Hero. Jones dishes to Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Valanciunas. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's Russell with the drive, and it's in there. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's nice coordination, as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
McCollum outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Pelicans have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Otto Bio. McCollum outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Over Russell. And that one's good. Ingram's got 8 points.
I'd like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Martin. Back to Russell. And the pass to Bryant. Tries it from 19. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. At one point, they led by 16. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. And that one's good.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Andre Drummond's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Miller comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Daniels subbed in for Jones. That one goes. Count it. 10 points for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Russell kicks to Curry. Outside Robinson. Bryant with a screen for Robinson. Good on the triple. Robinson's got 9 points.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
Pass to Murphy. On the wing, Daniels. New Orleans moving the ball around. Launches it. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Butler. Curry, a screen on Murphy. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Pelicans leading by 13. Passes it to Alvarado. And here's Daniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Robinson pulls it in. Outside Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Miller, the pass to Daniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Pelicans 4.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
New Orleans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Love's checked in for the Heat. Richardson comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Knocked loose. And Bryant kicks to Robinson. Bryant with a screen for Robinson. And the Heat, another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Alvarado. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Curry. Robinson for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. At one point, they led by 16. Daniels passes to Alvarado. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The Heat trail by 12. Richardson kicks to Love. Shakes him. And Love throws it down.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. There's the pass to Daniels. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Down low, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
Here's Curry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Lets it go from deep. And it's Daniels with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 13. Drummond with it. He's got 14. Alvarado passes to Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Drummond a screen, and here's Marshall from the arc. Pass to Daniels. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Passes it to Richardson. Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Miller dishes to Drummond. Now Marshall. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Substitution.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Daniels. Curry kicks to Robinson. Curry setting the pick for Robinson. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Marshall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Daniels.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Bryant with a screen for Hero. Inside, outside for Curry. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Marshall. Great look there, but off target.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And so it's New Orleans with an 18-point. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Russell in at point. And so here is Miami following the score by New Orleans. Martin for three, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Martin's got himself. Going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Ingram passes to Miller. And here's Daniels. Pulls up on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Daniels has got 9 points now in just the second half. Adebayo with a screen on Ingram. Russell passes to Adebayo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
The kick outside to Butler. Back to Martin. Curry on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him. From behind the arc.
New Orleans leading by 13. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Miller. Over Martin. Martin with the block. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And a wide open look for Hero. A three-pointer off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Daniels kicks to Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got 21.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win, and it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So He needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his third foul of the game. Miller kicks to McCollum. Back to Miller. Butler with the steal.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Curry against McCollum. And there's the pass to Miller. To the middle. They could use a bucket. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Butler against Miller. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball. Just swatted it away.
Miller against Robinson. Miller, the pass to Murphy. They get it back. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Here is Daniels. Here's Valanciunas. Kicks it to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Rocket 6. Yep, it counts. McCollum's got 22 points.
Well, he knows how to roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the three by Miami. Outside, Martin. Outside, Butler. Martin with the screen for Butler. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things. And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Timeout called, the Heat. And some changes here for the Heat. Josh Richardson comes in for Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Seth Curry. Outside, Hero. Butler on the wing. That one falls.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Knocks it loose, and stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. He feeds it to Martin. Kicks it out to Richardson. Lets it go with a three. And the Heat, another three.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And the basket by McCollum.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Butler, a screen on McCollum. The kick outside to Butler. Good, nice job down low. Butler's got 8 here in the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Miller. Over Butler. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here is Daniels. The pass to Valanciunas. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Jones checked in for Miller. Heat also with the sub. Robinson's checked in. Adebayo against Valanciunas. And that one is good. Valanciunas has got 12 points here in the second half. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. Outside for Martin. From outside the arc. And no good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. So for the Pelicans, Drummond comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Daniels. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
McCollum against Hero. It's Ingram on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 6th assist on the night. Hero against McCollum. Now Hero. Defense right on him. Adebayo kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen on Ingram. A 17-footer. And it's Butler missing.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
And Drummond throws it down.
And Drummond can sit on that weak side block or in front of the rim and just be a tough guy to move out from the lane. He'll get those offensive rebounds.
Free throw, no good for Drummond. Jones dishes to McCollum. Here's Drummond. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And it's a 9-point New Orleans lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Butler is screen on McCollum. There's Hero with the 3. No good with the tip. New Orleans gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. McCollum passes to Drummond. Dishes to Murphy. Yes, that goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
To the paint. Outside for Robinson. Sinks the triple. Robinson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now, here is Murphy. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Murphy's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timeout called the Heat. They trail by 10. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Robinson. .116 left in the game. And Russell gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The Heat trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Now Ingram. After Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Drummond with a screen on Martin. Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
They just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
Outside, Russell. It's to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Drummond kicks to McCullough. Back to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Drummond with a screen on Butler. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.